Hello guys, my name is Svetlana and I will be your English teacher for today. Well, I'm sure each one of you has a hobby. So tell me please, what is your hobby? Start an answer for this question with a phrase, my hobby is. So maybe your hobby is playing a musical instrument. Playing a musical instrument. So you can say, my hobby is playing a musical instrument. Or maybe you enjoy listening to music. Then say, my hobby is listening to music. Or you might be interested in designing clothes. Designing clothes. So if you're interested in designing clothes, just say, my hobby is designing clothes. Or maybe you paint beautiful and gorgeous pictures. So if your hobby is painting, then just say, my hobby is painting. Okay, or maybe you enjoy going to cinemas or theaters. If so, just say, my hobby is going to cinemas or my hobby is going to theaters. Well, some of you probably like playing computer games. So if you enjoy playing computer games, just say, my hobby is playing computer games. Well, I'm sure guys, you've named different hobbies. But today I would like to broaden your knowledge about different types of activities with some out of ordinary ones. Out of ordinary. So, out of ordinary in Russian means необычный, необыкновенный. If you say ordinary, ordinary is обычный and out of ordinary is необычный. So, look at the screen. Look at the screen. Can you see this man? Can you tell me who he is? Yes, this is Jason Statham. Do you know Jason Statham? Of course, he's a famous actor and he's just a human being, a normal person who has some hobbies. So let's look at Jason's hobbies. Jason is interested in martial arts. Repeat after me, please. Martial arts. Jason likes swimming. Please repeat after me. Swimming. Jason plays football. Repeat after me, please. Plays football. And Jason enjoys scuba diving. Scuba diving. Repeat after me, please. Okay, well done. One more hobby of Jason is motorcycling. Motorcycling. Well done. So can you tell me which hobby you think is out of ordinary? Out of ordinary. Jason Statham is keen on scuba diving. Yes, of course. Scuba diving is actually a bit out of ordinary hobby. Look at the screen. Scuba diving is an extreme sport of underwater swimming. It looks amazing, isn't it? Would you like to try it yourself? Of course. Do you know that you actually can do it in Yaroslavl region? You just can Google scuba diving and you'll find all the information about this out of ordinary sport and how to try it yourself in Yaroslavl. Let's move on. Look at the screen. Who is this beautiful woman? Do you know her? Yes, of course, it's Елена Летучая. She was a host at Revizora program. And did you know that Elena was born in Yaroslavl? Yes, that's an interesting fact about her. But of course, Elena has various hobbies. They include yoga, repeat after me, yoga, okay, horse riding, repeat after me please, horse riding, very well, fitness, repeat after me please, fitness, okay, well done. And snowboarding. Please repeat after me. Snowboarding. Okay, can you tell me which activity seems out of ordinary to you? Which is out of ordinary? Елена Летучая enjoys snowboarding. Snowboarding. Look at this beautiful activity. It's a popular winter sport that involves sliding downhill on a snow with a snowboard on your feet. Would you like to try it yourself? You actually can do it in Yaroslavl region. And actually you have a great variety of choice. You can choose a park which is located somewhere around Yaroslavl, or there is a park not far from Tutaev. Just Google the information and you will find everything you need. And we are moving on to another person, another celebrity. Look at the screen. Do you know this man? Who is this? Yes, this is Timothy. You've guessed correctly. Timothy is a popular singer. He is a businessman and owner of different restaurants, and he designs clothes. But he is an ordinary person as well, with out-of-ordinary activities and hobbies. Let's look at the list of the hobbies Timothy has. Did you know that Timothy collects teddy bears? Yes, he collects teddy bears. Repeat after me. Collects teddy bears. He is also a great fan of workouts. Repeat after me, please. Workouts. Okay. He actually enjoys acting. He enjoys acting. Repeat after me, please. Acting. Very well. And he's a great fan of surfing. Surfing. Which activity do you find out of ordinary? What do you think? Which one is out of ordinary? Well, of course, collecting teddy bears is actually quite cute, but surfing seems a bit out of ordinary. So, let's repeat after me. Timothy is crazy about surfing. Timothy is crazy about surfing. Do you see this beautiful video of surfing? Surfing is an extreme sport of riding waves in vertical position. Well, in order to perform surfing, you need to have great waves. Unfortunately, in Yaroslavl region, we don't have great waves because we are not located next to an ocean. But don't get upset. You can try out something similar. And this is actually my out-of-ordinary hobby. Look at the pictures. Can you guess my hobby? Yes, this is windsurfing. I'm fond of windsurfing. Windsurfing is surfing on water with sail. And in my hometown, Pereslavl-Zalesky, you can try out this out-of-ordinary sport. You can come and windsurf on Plisheva Lake. So I welcome all of you to my town to try windsurfing. Okay, guys, to be honest, there are much more out-of-ordinary sports than I named. Let's look at the list of activities and please help me to divide them into two columns, ordinary and out-of-ordinary ones. What is skating? Yes, skating is катание на коньках. Well done. What is rock climbing? What is rock climbing? Rock climbing is alpinism. So, tell me please, skating will go to an ordinary column or out of ordinary? Yes, it's quite an ordinary activity. And rock climbing, what do you think? Yeah, a bit out of ordinary. Well done. Skiing. What is skiing? Skiing is катание на коньках. Well done. And writing novels. Writing novels. Writing novels is написание романов. Tell me please, where will you put skiing? Which sort of activity is it? Is it ordinary or out of ordinary? Yeah, well, it's ordinary activity. Well done. And what about writing novels? Writing novels, well, not everyone has a gift of writing, so probably it's out of ordinary activity. Let's move on. Watching bloggers. Do you watch bloggers? Yes, of course, everyone likes bloggers. Is it ordinary or out of ordinary? Well, it's a bit ordinary, of course. What about solving jigsaw puzzles? Solving jigsaw puzzles. Собирание пазлов. Are you fond of solving jigsaw puzzles? Well, I am, and I think it's a bit of ordinary activity. Thank you. What about going to art galleries? Going to art galleries. Поход на художественные выставки, посещение выставок. Is it ordinary or out of ordinary activity? Well, it's ordinary, of course. Let's look at the next one. Ice climbing. Ice climbing. Ну, это что-то особенное. Ледолазанье. Ледолазанье. Is it ordinary activity or out of ordinary? This is out of ordinary activity. What about reading books? Do you read books? Well, I read books every day and it's a bit ordinary. Reading books is an ordinary activity. Do you know about Rubik's Cube solving? Are you fond of it? Вы собираете кубик Рубика? Is it ordinary activity or out of ordinary? Well, I don't know where to place it, but I think it's out of ordinary activity. What about sandboarding? Sandboarding. In Russian it is the same word, sandboarding. Как же понять, что это за спорт такой? Если вы проведете аналогию со словом snowboarding, вы поймете, только snow – это снег, а sand – это песок. То есть, когда вы занимаетесь сэндбордингом, вы скатываетесь не по снегу, а по песку. Окей, zorbing. Zorbing has the same translation, переводится также зорбинг. Вы наверняка слышали и видели огромный шар, в который забираются люди и скатываются с гор. Это и есть зорбинг. Is it ordinary or out of ordinary activity? Well, I think it's out of ordinary activity. What about eating out? Eating out. Eating out is походы в рестораны. Well, I think it's a quite ordinary activity. And skydiving. Skydiving. Diving, you know that it's ныряние, погружение. Sky is небо. Skydiving – это прыжки с парашютом. Is it ordinary or out of ordinary activity? It is, well, yes, it is out of ordinary activity. And paragliding, paragliding, it is translated as paraplanerism, and it is very similar to skydiving, but the parachute is different. Очень похожая активность с прыжками с парашютом, но здесь немножко другой парашют, и идея в том, что вы парите над землей с парашютом. So, and the final activity is songwriting. Songwriting. Is it ordinary or out of ordinary? Well, probably it's out of ordinary because not everyone can write songs. Thank you guys, you've done a great job. We have two columns, ordinary activities and out of ordinary. Thank you so much. Well, if you are interested in knowing more about out of ordinary activities, you can just open your books, your Spotlight 8 books on page 122, and there you'll find some more texts about out of ordinary activities. That's it for today. Take care, keep smiling and be active. Bye bye!